One of the best college basketball games this entire week takes place Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock Eastern on ABC National TV. Number 7, Kansas, at number 15, Baylor. I'm going to let you know how to play this game and make some money when you do so on Saturday afternoon. Hi, this is Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com, back here on Wager Talk TV, breaking down that huge top 15 matchup in the Big 12. And it's a rematch from earlier this season. Kansas got the 3-point win against Baylor. So the question becomes, can Baylor get their revenge on a strong home court? And as I always do late in the season, I look for these second game revenge situations, not just because the losing team is motivated, but because we can dig into the box score and often find misleading results from the first meeting. Now, surprisingly, when I look at the first game that these teams played earlier this season, that's not necessarily the case, and I'll explain why. When these teams met less than a month ago, about 3 weeks ago on February 10th, Kansas actually had a 6-point halftime lead, but only ended up winning by 3, 64-61. It was a low-scoring game that stayed well under the total of 149.5. And Baylor did shoot just 31% from three-point range. So you'd say, oh, they're going to bounce back at home. But Kansas was only 5 for 21, 24% from beyond the arc. The difference in the game was that Baylor had 21 turnovers to just 8 for Kansas. And I do think Baylor will take much better care of the ball on their strong home court. Road teams normally turn the ball over more. Now, Baylor has had 34 turnovers their last 2 games against Houston and TCU. That is a concern. But they had single-digit turnovers the 3 games before that, which followed that bad showing against Kansas. So I do think Baylor can take better care of the basketball. And Kansas, other than the 21 turnovers they forced against Baylor, has forced 13 turnovers or less in 7 of their other 9 games over the last month or so. So I do think that was an abnormality that was on the road. Baylor at home will play better. Let's check out the point spread here as we go into Saturday morning, the Wager Talk Live odds screen. We'll see that Baylor, for the most part, opened as about a 4.5-point favorite on Friday night. And this line might seem a little bit high on the surface, but I think it's priced high for a good reason, and that's because the edge is with Baylor on this strong home court. Also, if you're looking at the total in this game, as I mentioned, that first game stayed well under the total because both teams shot so poorly from three-point range. We saw this line open 145.5, which is 4 points lower than the closing total last month, and it's already been bet down to 145 in a lot of spots. I mentioned Baylor opened 4.5 minus 5. It's now up to 5.5 in some spots heading into Saturday morning as I do this video. Once again, I lean Baylor here. Now, it does concern me that Kansas is coming off a bad loss against BYU as an 8-point home favorite. In fact, that was the Jayhawks' first home loss of the season. They're 14-1 still at home, but just 7-6 away from home. And that's another reason that even though they're coming off a loss and should be a focused spot, I don't think that they just automatically bounce back here. In fact, the last time they were a road underdog, the last time they were an underdog at all, was a couple weeks ago on February 12th at Texas Tech, and they lost that game by 29 points. So they did not bounce back. And the other time they were a road dog back in late January at Iowa State, they also lost outright. So this is a situation in which Kansas has been vulnerable on the road against quality Class A teams. Baylor's a strong home court Class A team with revenge. I like Baylor minus the 5 to 5.5. This is a team that's also a very good offensive team, the 5th most efficient offense in the country. Kansas is only 47th this year. Baylor also plays a slow half-court style. Kansas prefers more up-tempo. Kansas is going to struggle offensively in the half-court set. Take a look at Baylor minus the 5 at 1 o'clock Eastern, Saturday afternoon on ABC. Now, I've got some strong college basketball best bets. It's a huge card this weekend, over 100 games on the board, and I've isolated the strongest plays for this Saturday for my personal clients. We've had some monster Saturdays this year in college basketball, and I'm looking for another big one here on March 2nd. March Madness is officially here, and we have our March Madness special available right now at wagertalk.com. It's quite simple. No promo code needed. You get the rest of the college basketball season for less than $4 a day. Go to my page right now and get every play for the next 38 days and nights through the finals on April 8th for less than $4 a day in college hoops. Obviously, you like college basketball. You're watching this video right now on Saturday. Go get the rest of my number 1 ranked college basketball. By the way, in the history of wagertalk.com, nobody has won more units of profit, over 190 units of profit won on college and pro basketball sides combined. If you want the rest of college, the March Madness special is a great offer. It's $149, gets you the next 38 days and nights of college hoops. If you want NBA and college basketball, I highly recommend the 30-day all access with an instant $75 discount this weekend only with promo code on there, all in 30. And also my 1-year all access football, baseball, basketball combo is still available with an $800 discount. SM365 is that promo code. Gets you everything for just $3 a day. You don't have to memorize the promo codes or any of the special offers. They're all on my page right now, along with my strong Saturday best bets. And oh, by the way, check out the free plays, my top opinion every day. The last game that misses the cut for best bets, I post as a free play for everybody, and the free plays have done quite well this year as well. So check those out. Free play Saturday, along with all those best bets and the special offers, stevemerrillwagertalk.com. Get there quicker with shortcut wt.buzz/sm. Follow me on Twitter and X as well, at Steve Merrill, 2 R's, 1 L, at Steve Merrill on Twitter and X. Also post free plays throughout the week on Instagram. Follow me on IG. And comment below. I read all the comments. I reply back. Who do you like this Saturday in college basketball? Throw in some of those under-the-radar games. Hey, we're talking about a high-profile top 15 matchup here in this video. But what about some of those mid-major small college plays? You see anything you like? Comment below. I reply back. I read all the comments. Thumbs up, like, and hit subscribe and hit the bell for instant alerts so you know when these free play videos go up each and every day here on the channel. Best of luck. Enjoy the games this weekend, and stay tuned right here on Wager Talk TV for more great college and pro basketball preview videos coming up next.